Let's go for a ride. Dana Point, California.
All right, so we're entering Dana Point. Actually, we're already in Dana Point, but there is a sign up ahead
Yes.
that says Dana Point, so we're going with that.
We wanted to get the sign that said Dana Point. And
Yes.
Dana Point is so beautiful. So...
I don't know, is this nice? I don't know.
And we do actually have a tour of Dana Point where we, get out of the car, show you a bunch of different clips and stuff. So we'll show you, I'll link to that at the end if you're interested in that. But now we're doing the car tour, which we like to do because it kind of gives you a different perspective, right? When you do the video tour, you're kind of picking and choosing what you see. This is more just, every day. If you are lucky enough to live here in Dana Point, this is what you're going to be seeing every day.
Yeah, and then we're all actually going along Pacific Coast Highway right here. So this is, again, it's a fantastic road that kind of hugs along the coast. And that's one of the nice things about Dana Point is that it is very conveniently located, surprisingly so. Like, it's really, like, even though we're farther south than Laguna Beach, so Laguna Beach is technically more centrally located, to actually get to Dana Point is way easier. Because obviously you have Pacific Coast Highway, which Laguna Beach does too. But the 5 freeway, we just got off the 5 freeway to get here. So it is super easy to get in and out of Dana Point.
Yeah, it is super convenient. Laguna Beach is so beautiful. It's fantastic, of course. But is it 50% more fantastic than Dana Point? Because that's the price difference.
Yes.
That's the price difference.
It's as if it costs 50% more.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I again, Laguna Beach has the name. Obviously, it's a beautiful city. But Dana Point is amazing. I mean, I love Dana Point. I mean, it's more convenient. Okay, and actually another thing to note as far as we're at like Golden Lanterns right here, this actually goes all the way into Laguna Niguel. So again, another way to get in and out if you're not just going to be on the freeway. Golden Lantern becomes Crown Valley Parkway. But basically it's, it's like an easy way to get in and out of, like another way to get in and out of the city. So before we continue, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Sean Nazad.
And I'm Courtney Nazad.
And if you're watching this channel, you might be thinking, wow, Sean, I love Orange County. I love the beautiful blue skies. I can't wait to move here now. The problem is I'm not local, and maybe out of state, and maybe even out of the country, so I don't know what to do. And I totally get that. That's why you reach out to us. We can have that conversation, finding out specifically what you're looking for, and we could be your boots on the ground. We really take that information that we get from our meeting. We do virtual tours of not just the properties, but the neighborhoods as well, really giving you a good sense of what's out here. So when you do come out here, when your time is spent super efficiently. So what you want to do is when you give us a call or shoot us a text.
Yes, that number is a cell phone, so you can call us or text us, or you can use WhatsApp if you're outside the country. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was easy if you take Golden Lantern, but it's another option. That's always something that we say, the difference between Orange County and Los Angeles in terms of traffic is that in Orange County you do have more options, whereas in LA you're pretty much just screwed. You have that one freeway that's a 2-lane freeway. Yeah, we were actually in LA.
Oh, the 110 I think was a Harbor Freeway. But also 101 is like that old school freeway, yes.
Yeah, we were in LA earlier, and there's just, I can't even remember which freeway it was, but it was literally 2 lanes, this old freeway, and it just gets so backed up, and that's the only way you can go. It's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, and so it becomes Moulton, yeah. So, and then which Moulton becomes Irvine Center Drive. So this will actually take you all the way to the Spectrum. Yeah,
so Golden Lantern becomes Moulton.
Okay, so right here we're actually making left, but this is Golden Lantern. It's another way to get in and out of the city. And what's nice about it is that Golden Lantern turns into Moulton, which turns into the Irvine Center Drive, which gets you all the way to the Irvine Spectrum. So it's just, again, another artery, another way to get in and out. So I cannot emphasize enough how convenient it is. It also, I can't emphasize enough. I don't know. This view is okay, I guess.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I hope the camera's picking up how just breathtaking this is, basically. Because what you do have here is you have a marina here. So we have a harbor, which there's not that many in Orange County. So basically you have like Newport's harbor, of course, Huntington Harbor, and basically Dana Point Harbor. So you have 3 harbors in all of Orange County, this being one of them. And so you have homes that are kind of lower lying areas, but also you have these homes on these bluffs with just spectacular views of the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, actually.
It is. I'm kind of at a loss for words. That view is just kind of incredible. And actually, then there's more than just this view, certainly. Like, plenty of places around here have views just as good, if not better. Yeah, so, and also not to say that Dana Point is cheap. So I know you mentioned that Laguna Beach is 50% more. Newport Beach, about 50 to 75% more on medium price point type stuff. So obviously it's a great value in proximity to what it's directly located next to. Although San Clemente is actually a little bit cheaper than Dana Point is, because it is a little bit further south, a little bit further to get to. Beautiful city as well. It's just, it really depends on what your priorities are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going down. So this is Dana Point Harbor, and actually we go to the beach, I go to the Marine Institute. So right now we're again in Dana Point's harbor. You have lots of restaurants here, shops, obviously a lot of docks for boats. If that's what you're into, this place is fantastic for it. I can go over the bridge, but also what's nice too is that the ocean sightseeing tours. Mm-hmm. We actually went on some of the stuff where where you can see dolphins and whales. I still have yet to see a whale myself in the wild. Yeah. But we have seen dolphins, including Patches.
Yeah, Patches the dolphin. Yeah, he's a famous dolphin.
Yeah, and he's got, as you can imagine, patches on.
Yeah, he has patches.
But yeah, again, 300 days of the year, it's kind of like this.
I would say this is a beautiful day, normal day in Southern California.
Seriously. And we always talk about how we get all nitpicky about the weather. Okay, it's good in some parts, but is it great good? And we kind of talk about that whole, let's say hugging a couple 2 miles or so in from the coast is where you get the best of the best. Well, you got that here. This is the best weather. You will not I put this up against anybody else, any other location in the world. Yeah. Bring it on. We will win. Yeah, so we're gonna go up so you can see more view stuff, because I know
that's the whole point,
that's
right?
That's the whole point of being out here.
Yeah, I might have to just get out and show you a clip of it, because I don't know if the camera on the car is gonna do anything. I don't think it will.
Yeah, and these homes that are up on these bluffs, they can actually have some good sized lots to them. Obviously it comes at a price. You're talking, some of these homes are in the 8-figure range, so just be aware of that.
Okay, so there, I got the shot.
Okay, so to the right would be the harbor, which we're not going to right now because we already went through there. And then, so all these houses, right, have amazing views here.
Yeah.
Incredible views.
For sure. Oh, they do.
Chart houses here, great, so if you're looking for a little bite to eat, and another one of these restaurants that's pretty fun to go to. Again, spectacular views of the harbor.
Yeah, just crazy views. For sure.
Yeah, and then we're going to go into the Lantern District momentarily to kind of give you a sense of that. And also, what you do have in Dana Point is actually you have some in the Lantern District itself. You have actually a decent amount of multi-family. If you're looking for a fourplex or duplex, that kind of thing, you do have actually a decent amount of opportunities for that here as well.
Yeah, for sure. When we were coming up PCH towards the chart house where we just passed by, we were in the Lantern District. So now we're just kind of going back into it to show you a little bit more of it. And then we'll show you some neighborhoods, and then we'll show you kind of the more master planned part of Dana Point. And then, we're not showing you everything. We have a tour of Dana Point, and I will link to that at the end again. So, okay, so here you can see where they have the sign of the Lantern District. And
so this is kind of like the downtown So that's kind of a cool thing, because Orange County is kind of famously known for not having downtowns. Mm-hmm. This is like a beachy downtown area of Dana Point, right? So you kind of have some offices, of course. Again, not a big business hub, right? That, that's where you're going. The one closest to us is the Irvine Spectrum area, which is about 25 minutes or so away. But yeah, you have offices here, you have shops here, you have restaurants here. It's pretty cool, actually. Really cool.
It's really cool, and they've really built it up over the years. So yeah, it's a cool little fun place. Actually, so people that I've met over the years that have lived in Dana Point, they always say that Dana Point has a real community vibe to it, similar to San Clemente, I would say, where, you know, sometimes in Orange County it kind of is, you know, it's a big city, right? So you don't really, people sort of keep to themselves.
I mean, I talked to my neighbors last year.
Yeah, that's just normal, right? Any big city, you just kind of keep to yourself, so.
Yeah, and actually, I mean, and surprisingly, there is a Costco, not exactly in San Clemente, but just outside, I mean, not inside of Dana Point, but just outside of Dana Point. So it's like technically San Juan Capistrano, but it's right there. So again, for me, huge plus because you got to have your Costco.
Okay, so now we're turning into, we just want to kind of show you that Dana Point has a lot of beachy neighborhoods in addition to some more master planned communities, which we'll show you later. But this is definitely more of a beachy neighborhood right by the Lantern District.
Yeah, see, this is on like on these bluffs here. So you think some of these houses have actually pretty nice views, even though you're a little bit set in from the Pacific Ocean. Mm-hmm. So also again, like, you know, while we're in this neighborhood here, so again, we're super close. We're a little off the, you know, Pacific Coast Highway, but these homes start to get bigger. You have bigger parcels of land, so it doesn't have a feel of what you think of a beach area, because when you think of beach homes, they tend to be on really small lots and just pretty small altogether.
And there was a huge empty lot. I wonder who owns that piece of land. Why isn't that
Donald
sold?
Bren.
Why isn't there a home there?
How about that view?
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. See, this is why people pay the sunshine tax to live in California, despite all of the...
Oh yeah, like some of these are, actually these are like attached, but nice views that they have.
Yeah. So to the left of us, those homes have the view of the ocean that we were just seeing.
And again, what's nice is that you're not far away. So like the difference between here and for instance Laguna Beach is that they both have these hills, right? But it feels like the ones in Laguna Beach go really steep, really fast, and they're really narrow roads.
They do.
It's almost like a mountain road in a way. Like here, it's it's really quick. Like, okay, so where we are, it's just gonna take us a minute or two to get back to Pacific Coast Highway. It's not this perilous trek. Like, I remember actually when I was in Laguna Beach, when I was just a wee lad, and I had a stick shift vehicle. I was at a red light, and I was just on the you know, going uphill, and a car just went right up behind me, and I was like, oh gosh, I don't want to like fall into, you know, like collide with that. Oh, the Niguel Shores, this is nice, beautiful community here, and look at that, and look at that view, and then Pacific Coast Highway is right there. See how convenient this all is.
Yes, it's very convenient.
So yeah, and then obviously, you know, if you're following Dana Point, some people have had unfortunate issues where they had some soil issues, basically, and you know, that could be a little bit dicey on land giving way. Mostly that's kind of related to homes that are like, I don't know, like right on the cliff, like right on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah.
And again, it's very few homes, right? So we're talking about, again, it's the weird like exceptions that stand out in particular, because it's not in mass of anything bad happening. And of course, if there's something that's concerning you, that's why you want to have, you know, again, reach out to us, because, you know, let's say you zero in on a property and you're like, okay, I want to make sure everything's okay. Well, we can make sure that one, there's a home inspection done, but if it's an area of particular concern, have a soil engineer come out, test out, you know, make sure that as much as possible you're covered. And then, so we're now entering Monarch Beach here, and what's nice is that this is the newer area of Dana Point, and this is where you have gated communities, homes built, I don't know, like it's newer, right? So like for Orange County, like there's some homes built in like the year 2000 or a little bit later, a little bit earlier, but people kind of just like that. If you want that feel of gated, newer, Monarch Beach kind of has you covered. And on top of that, you have like a lot of these, like, okay, so you have Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel, which is a massive, huge, like just vacation destination, just this massive resort. And then also you have the Waldorf Astoria as well. So you have some really major resorts, like probably, again, not counting the stuff in Disneyland area, probably the two major resorts in Orange County, especially coastal Orange County, that I can think of.
I think Pelican Hill would disagree with that. That's in Newport Beach.
Oh, Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel, though. That's been, and again, they call it Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel. It's in Dana Point.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not sure why they call it that, but
it is weird.
It is. It be what it be.
But what's interesting though too, they call it the Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel, but then parts of Laguna Niguel are so close to Dana Point that you're getting that beach living, but you're not technically in a beach city.
One of our hacks.
Yeah. So a few of Sean's clients have actually taken him up on that and bought homes in Laguna Niguel because of the value that you're getting, right?
Yeah, exactly. So you're not paying the beach city tax as far as the name is concerned, but the lifestyle's pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah. You can still smell the salt air.
In fact, they have the same school districts.
Yeah.
They probably go to the same schools.
They
Actually,
do
it's what they're zoned for.
Yeah, this part of, well, we're not in Laguna Niguel right now, but the part of Laguna Niguel that's directly adjacent to Dana Point, yeah, they are zoned for Dana Hills High School, so.
Yeah, and so, like, you have, yeah, I mean, Monarch Beach is a beautiful area. I really like it here. It is not as convenient, well, nah. It isn't as convenient as, let's say, going southern, just because you're so much closer to the 5 freeway. But here you do have these major arteries. I believe this is Niguel Road. Yeah, we're on Niguel Road here, and this will hit you right into Laguna Niguel, and then you just take Crown Valley and hit the 5 freeway. So this is, again, these thoroughfares are pretty, like, they have really, you can get where you need to go pretty quickly.
Yeah, and you can see the homes here are definitely a lot more master planned.
Yes.
Like Ritz Point is a big master plan community here, and I mean, this reminds me more of, South County, right?
Yeah, and we're just about to hit Laguna Niguel, so we're like, again, this is how close these two cities bleed into each other.
Yeah, so definitely two different areas, and Dana Point, two different lifestyles, I would say.
And remember, we are licensed realtors here in the state of California. So as much as we love making these videos, what we love more is to help you with your real estate needs. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, what you want to do is you want to give us a call or shoot us a text.